Jenna, your favorite demon starver. I'm going to do some yoga for anybody out there that likes to know what I do and how I do it. Well, this is one of the things I do for my recovery. I've been doing it for a long, long time. I like it a lot. Normally, I wouldn't record this. Some people feel like yoga isn't worth their time or effort or energy. And I remember back when I was in prison, I would be doing yoga and the girls would be doing insanity and saying that yoga wasn't hard enough for them, which I think is ridiculous. A lot of benefits to yoga, especially in recovery, is like a moving meditation. You focus on your breath, you focus inward. And just like when you're sitting in a regular meditation, it allows you that space for your thoughts to flow. And I took all the classes necessary to be able to teach it. It was my job at two of the prisons I was in was to teach yoga. That was very good for me. And I tell you, I had an 83-year-old lady with a broken hip standing on her head. I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm not going to do anything that you couldn't do. Anything I can do, you can do. I might do it a little differently. I might go a little deeper, hold the stretch a little longer because I've been doing it for years. You're only in competition with yourself. It's not supposed to hurt. You want to feel a good stretch. Once you're feeling that stretch, stop. Pain is your body's way of telling you to stop, right? This is not a no pain, no gain kind of situation. I'm going to do a very basic routine. This is actually my prison routine because there were times where I was on 23-1 and could not take an hour and a half to do a leisurely yoga routine. And I might only get 10 minutes of time. So I developed something I could do where I worked the entire body fairly quickly. And it really helped to keep me grounded and centered. And this is way back before I even thought about getting into recovery. This was just dealing with being in prison. While I'm doing it, I'm going to give some tips and tricks, some little things that I don't find a lot in a lot of yoga classes, but things that I have learned along the way. And I'm going to share them with you like I do everything else. I'm going to tell you what I know based on my experience. I'm not going to give Sanskrit names because that's not going to be important to anybody. It was never important to me. It might be important to you. It was never important to me. I want to know what to do. I don't need to know the fancy name for doing it. But that's me. If you have your yoga mats, and remember, this is a yoga mat, not an exercise mat. Those thick mats are not good for yoga because if you're going to balance and you're on a thick mat, it's very difficult to do that. I'm going to keep my socks on because this is not my yoga mat. This is the gym yoga mat. You're going to stand with your feet together and your arms at your side. This is the mountain pose. Now, the thing with yoga poses, and this is true of every pose, the correct posture is far more important than how deep you can stretch, how far you can go. You go as far as you can go. That's it. As long as your posture is correct, you're doing it right. When you're making sure that you're aligned correctly, you start from the bottom up. It does you no good to have your shoulders in the right place if your feet aren't in the right place. So in mountain pose, you're going to start with your legs together, feet together, knees are together, hips are straight, back is straight, shoulders are down, chin is up just a little bit, and you are engaged. What that means is your toes are all spread, touching the floor. Your hands are engaged. Your fingers are flexed. You are engaging your muscles. Now, when you hear people say, we're going to hold this for 4 breaths, those breaths don't start until you're in proper position. To make sure that your back is straight, roll your shoulders back 1 time. Okay? There should be a little curve in your back right here. If your back is like this, you're not straight. So, up straight, shoulders down, chin up a little bit. With all yoga poses, you inhale up and you exhale down. And if you're going to deepen the stretch, you do it on the exhale. So, find a little spot on the wall that you can look at. We're going to inhale the arms up. So your hands come out. And exhale. And just breathe. At no point in yoga should you be holding your breath. Now, how do you know that your arms are straight? Remember, when I was in prison, I didn't have mirrors to work with. Sometimes I didn't have a mat. I was on gravel or the cold concrete. Didn't matter. Your arms are straight if they're at your ears. If you go like this and your arms are touching your ears are in the right place. So, Keep your shoulders down, your arms are lifted, chin still up, and we breathe. Inhale and exhale. Now this is not yoga aerobics. You do not have to exhale through your mouth. You inhale through your nose, you exhale through your nose. I exhale through my mouth because I actually do get a little winded when I'm talking at the same time. Your nose has a filter your mouth doesn't have. Another good point in recovery. Your mouth doesn't have a filter, so maybe keep it shut and go through your nose. Okay, now you're going to take one more inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to put your arms out and you're going to fold forward at the hips. And you're going to hang down. Now your arms can be where they want to be. You want to bend your knees just slightly. You're folded at the hips. Knees are bent a little bit. Your arms can be on the floor if that's good for you. If not, your shins, your thighs, wherever you're comfortable. The point is not to touch the floor. The point is to hang forward. This is a folded forward bend. This is great for sciatica, the back, the hips, the hamstrings, everything. So while you're down here, you're going to finish exhaling. On your next inhale, you're going to roll up. Roll up. As your shoulders come up, you're going to roll them back. Right here, you should be done exhaling. You're going to inhale the arms up. And exhale forward one more time. This time, when you come down, you're going to grab your elbows. And you're going to let them hang and breathe. You might feel your upper back pop. That's a beautiful thing. Inhale. Exhale. Hands down, roll up on your next inhale. You're inhaling. Exhale as your head comes up last. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale the arms up. Exhale forward one more time. Now, bend your knees until you can touch your hands to the floor. On your fingertips, look up straight ahead. This is the half forward holding bend. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now, if you start to wobble a little bit, find a spot you can look at that is not moving. That's the key. If you look at something that's moving, you're going to move too. Keep breathing. Always keep breathing. No matter what I'm doing, you keep breathing. Now, hands to the floor, head hangs down. Straighten the legs if you can. As we go through this, these forward bends, you're going to get deeper and deeper in this one session more than you think you will. So, one more time, we're going to inhale up. Head comes up, shoulders roll back. Inhale the arms up. Exhale forward. Okay, now, you're going to bend your knees, hands to the floor. Your palms are flat, your fingers are spread wide. Your wrists are right under your shoulders. And you're going to step the feet back. So keep one foot forward, step one foot back, step the other foot back. You are now in a plank position. If at any time I'm talking too long and you need to, just put your knees down. That's fine. In your plank, fingers are spread, palms are flat, wrists are below the shoulders, you're up on your toes. Your back is down, your butt is down. It's a plank, and you breathe. Now, this is a little tricky for the new guy. We're going to come down. You're going to keep your elbows close to your body. For you women out there, right next to your boobs. And you're going to slowly lower yourself all the way to the ground. Now, in the future, I will not be lowering all the way to the ground. You stay here for a second and I'm going to show you the difference. In the future, on an exhale, You're going to slowly roll down, but you're not going to hit the ground. Instead, you're going to push yourself up and let your toes go flat. This is what we call an up dog. From here, you tuck your toes under and you push back into what we call a down dog. Now, the goal in the down dog eventually is to look like this, where your heels are touching the ground, your weight is evenly distributed between the hands and the feet, your fingers are spread wide, your feet are flat, your back is flat, you let your head just hang, and you breathe. Now, if you're new, you probably look like this, and that's okay. If you look like this, what I want you to do is bicycle your feet. Bend your right knee, push your left heel down, as close as you can to the ground. If you can't get there, don't get there. Bend the left knee, put the right heel down. And do that, 5 to 10 times. And breathe. Okay, when you're ready, push back. I want you to raise your right leg up. Now, you're going to bend your right knee, and that's going to open up your right hip. You're looking under your right arm, and you're breathing. Never forget to breathe. Now, from here, you're going to straighten the body, straighten your hips. You're going to bring that right foot up between your two hands. So, we're going to shift the weight a little bit. Now, I didn't make it between my two hands. Oh no, what do I do? This is what you do. You leave the foot where it is. This foot, we're going to bend so that your back instep is in line with your front heel. We're going to bring our hands back to meet our foot, and we're going to push up on that front leg. Now, before we do another thing, we're going to align our bottom because we start from the bottom up. So, your front foot, this little thing on your knee right here, you want to push that so that you can see your big toe. Now, your knee is directly above your ankle. That's where you want it. You never want your knee past your ankle. That's how you hurt yourself. If you're going to go deeper, you move the back foot. The front foot stays where it is. The back foot goes back, right? So, about this far apart, I can't tell you distance time. It's beyond me. So, front foot forward, back foot at a 45-degree angle, instep in line with the heel. Turn yourself forward. Inhale the arms up. And this is what we call Warrior One. So we're going to stay here and we're going to breathe. Make sure that your arms are next to your ears. From here, we're going to turn into a Warrior Two. You want to be looking out over your middle finger. Head is high, neck is up. You can glance back. You want to make sure that your hands are shoulder level. And we breathe. Now, if at any time I'm holding it too long, you start shaking, first of all, that's normal. But if you feel like you just can't do it, just straighten that front leg. Take a breath. Come back when you can. Now from here, you're going to drop your back hand to your back leg, turn your front palm up, continue looking at that middle finger, and come back until you're arching over. Now, I'm shaking. My back leg is twitching. Guess what? That's fine. This is how yoga works the body. You can literally feel your muscles twitching and working to keep you in balance. You're working your core. You're working your breath. This is strength, balance, and endurance all in one shot. Now inhale, and as you exhale, come up. Straighten the right leg. Now, we're going to come out and over, and we're going to come down into a triangle. Now, first I'm going to show you my triangle. It looks like this. When I look up, I'm looking at my thumb. It's the only thing I can see. If I can see my fingers, the back of my hand is not straight. It is straight when I can only see my thumb. Now, that may not be how your triangle looks. Your triangle might look like this. That's fine. You only go as low as you can keep your back and your arms straight. If you start to turn, you have gone too far. Come back up until you're straight. If it's here, if it's here, if it's here, doesn't matter. This is the important part, not how low you can go. So, in your triangle, your weight is on your front hand, your front leg. You're looking up at your thumb to make sure your arm is straight. Now you're going to bend that front foot. Keep the knee over the ankle. Bring your left arm over. Stretch all the way down your left side. Your arm is parallel with your ear. And we're only going to do this for a second. We're going to bring the left hand down. Straighten the back right foot. Put the right hand on the other side of the right foot. We're going to step that foot back. We're back into a plank pose. We're going to drop our knees. And this is where you love me. We're going back into a child's pose. Put your toes together. Spread your knees out a little bit. And just push back. Oh. Put your head to the floor and breathe. If at any time while we're doing these, if you feel winded, lightheaded, feel like you just can't do that pose, don't give up. Come down into a child's pose, collect yourself, and join back in when you can. Stay in your child's pose. One of the things about yoga is that it's all about balance. So anything that we did on the right side, we're going to turn around and do on the left side. If you do a forward bend, you got to do a back bend. It's all about balance. It's all about equal opposites. So, ready? Here we go again. I want you to come up on all fours. You want your palms flat, fingers spread, toes tucked under. You're going to push up into a down dog, whatever that looks like for you. I want you to just walk your hands up to between your hands, and we're going to go back and, I said walk your hands up. Walk your feet up to between your hands. Hold in a forward fold. I bet your forward fold looks a lot deeper than it did the first time. Hang here for a breath, and then on an inhale, roll all the way up. Roll the shoulders back. Bring the arms up. Arms parallel to the ears. Inhale. Exhale, fall forward. Slightly bend the knees. Look straight ahead. Hands down. With the other foot, step back into a plank. Woo! We're going to hold this for a second. On your next exhale, elbows close to the side. Come down. If you have to go all the way down, that's fine. If you can, stop. Push into an up dog. Let the toes point out. You're on the tops of the feet, palms of the hands. Arch back, look up, take a breath. Okay, inhale. Tuck the toes under. Push back into a down dog. Heels as close to the floor as you can get them, or you can bicycle. That stretches the hamstrings, loosens up your muscles. Before you know it, those heels will be touching the ground. I get winded when I'm talking while I'm doing this. Okay, now, you're in your down dog. The weight is distributed evenly between the hands and the feet. The fingers are spread wide. The head is hanging nice and loose. Gonna inhale. On exhale, gonna lift your left leg up. Put it behind you. You're gonna bend that knee. Open the left hip. You're gonna inhale again. Exhale. Straighten the hips. Straighten the knee. Now you're going to bend the knee. Bring that left foot up between the hands. Oh, I made it that time. I'm going to slide my back foot back a little bit while I'm here. Turn it so my instep is in line with my front heel. And I'm going to come up. I'm going to pull my shirt down. Nobody needs to see all that. I'm going to come into my warrior one. So arms are up, parallel to the ears. Make sure my knee and my toe are in the right alignment so that my ankle is right under my knee. And I'm going to breathe. Your next exhale, come into warrior two. Our hands are parallel with the shoulders. You're going to look out the front over that middle finger. Turn my palm up. Put my back hand on my back leg. Slide down, arch up. Keeping my eye on that middle finger. Back leg's twitching. Back legs are twitching. Remember that Noxzema commercial? They used to tell us if it's tingling, it's working. Same thing with that back leg. Now, inhale, come up. We're going to come out into our triangle. If you have to adjust it all, now's the time. Straighten the front leg. Come out and over. Left hand comes down wherever it does so that your back stays straight. Your arms stay straight. You look up. All you can see is your thumb. We're going to hold that for a couple of breaths. I feel stretch in my front leg. Now we're going to bend the front knee, bring the arm up and over. Bring that right hand down. Left hand on the other side. I don't know if you can hear my hips popping, but I'm old. Bring that foot back. You're back in a plank. Drop the knees. Touch the toes together. Widen the knees. Push back into a down dog. Forehead to the floor. If you like, you can put your arms to the sides. I like my arms forward. Whatever you like. Okay, we're gonna push up to a seated pose. Knees are wide, toes are touching. You're sitting on your hips here. Go ahead and sit on your butt. Get there however you want to. You want to be on your sit bones. There's 2 bones in the bottom of your butt. You want to make sure you don't have too much butt between those bones and your mat. You want to sit straight up. Again, roll your shoulders back. Let me tell you a little trick about the rolling the shoulders back. At any point during your day, you can't do it too many times. You can do it 1,000 times a day. At any point you feel stress, just roll your shoulders back. It helps to fix your posture, and it's such a relaxing move. Just up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. It is such a release of tension within that neck area. It's unbelievable. So, we're sitting on our butt. We're going to do some floor exercises now. We're going to inhale our arms up, and we're just going to fold forward. Now, if you're like me and you're all flexible and you can grab hold of your feet, pull yourself forward, pulling your feet up with your hands, that is awesome. That's what you want to do. Let your neck hang and breathe. If you're not like me, if you're brand new, you might look like this. And guess what? That's okay. Flex your feet. Flex your feet. Come here. Let your head hang loose. This is what you're trying to do. You're trying to get a stretch along your hamstring in the back, your lower back, your upper back, your shoulders and arms. If you get that stretch from here, stay there. When that no longer works for you, exhale and pull yourself a little closer. Whenever you're going to move deeper, do it on an exhale. So you would inhale, grab a little inch further, and exhale. And that is true of any and all poses. Now I have to go this far to feel that stretch. But I promise it's not how I started out. Right now, you can walk your hands back up, straighten your back. Again, roll those shoulders back. Now we're going to do a twist. I love a good twist. Remember, we start from the bottom up. Take your right foot and put it across your left knee. Okay? You're going to take your left elbow and you're going to bring it to the outside of your right knee. You're going to put your hand behind you, fingers pointing in, and you're going to turn. You turn your neck last, and you're looking over your right shoulder. Oh, I just had all kinds of things popping. And you're going to breathe. Now, when you come out of the twist, it's the exact opposite. Head comes around first. Arm comes up. Elbow comes around. Leg comes down. Straighten the back. Roll the shoulders back. Left foot over the right knee. Right elbow across the knee. Hand is up. Put your left hand behind you. Fingers pointing in. And that makes the difference. With yoga, little changes make big differences. So if you put your hand going one way, you're going to work different muscles and it's going to feel different than if you put your hand back the other way. Practice with it. Try it. Don't believe me. Just watch. So, hand is up, hand is down. Turn and look over your left shoulder as far as you can. If you can't go like this and you can only go like this, guess what? That's fine. Progress, not perfection. You might feel gassy. You are twisting your insides. You're twisting your stomach and your intestines. And listen, if you fart in yoga, that's fine. And if somebody tells you it isn't, you tell them to call me. I'll clarify. Okay, we're going to come out of that twist. Ooh, isn't that nice? Sit straight up. Roll the shoulders back. Yes. Now, we've done a forward, so we're going to do a back. We're going to do an easy one. There's some really difficult ones. There's like 1,000 yoga poses I could show you. But I'm treating this like a beginner thing, and I'm going back to my days of yore when I was in jail and prison and didn't have the room and the space and the support to do a full yoga set out in the day room. I want you to sit up, your feet are together, your knees are bent. You're going to roll down on your back and hold on to your knees the whole time. If you just plop back, you're going to hurt your spine. So you're going to hold on to your knees and you're going to slowly roll back. Let your head come down. Oh, isn't that nice? And you're going to bring your feet like this. You're going to bring your feet near your butt. If you can touch your fingers to your heels, you're in the right spot. Kind of open your shoulder blades a little bit. We're going to do a bridge, and a bridge is awesome. Your feet are flat. You want your neck straight. You're putting the weight on your heels and your upper back, your shoulder blades. You are not putting stress or weight on your neck. Your neck is meant to hold up your 6-pound head, not your 200-pound body. Okay? Now, I'm not 200 pounds. You might be. I don't know. Don't miss my point on purpose. The neck holds up the head, not the body. Hands are down. You're just going to push up. This is called the bridge pose. Ah, it's wonderful. This is great after you've done all those forward bends. If you're a little more advanced, you want a little more, you can tuck your shoulder blades together, clasp your hands underneath you, and go up a little higher. You don't have to do that. You can leave your shoulder blades where they are, keep your hands where they are, keep your hips up. You're going to feel this in your tushy. You're going to feel it in your inner thighs. You're working this whole area right here, which I don't care who you are. That's a problem area. Slowly, do not just flop. Never flop. Slowly and with control, lower yourself back down to the ground. Stay here a second. Grab your knees, and you're going to give yourself a little hug. Just hug those knees up into the chest. Woo! Now, again, put the feet down with control. No flopping. Straighten yourself out. Push up one more time. You're squeezing your butt cheeks. Your thighs are tingling. Weight is on your upper back, not your neck. Pressing up with your feet. And once again, you're going to lower. Inhale the knees to the chest. If you want here, you can kind of rock. That gives you a nice little lower back massage. It's wonderful. We're going to do that one more time. Both things, feet down. Press up into your bridge. Okay, lower back down to the ground. Grab those knees, hug them into the chest. Ah, isn't that nice? Now, if you want to, you can tuck your head up. Tuck your head up, kind of stretch out that upper back. Whew. All right, we're going to put it all down. Now, I'm going to give you two options here. You can either, if you're a little more advanced, hear me when I say that. Don't think you're more advanced than you are. Please don't anybody hurt yourself. I'm not a doctor. I'm a recovered drug addict ex-con. I don't give medical advice, and if you hurt yourself, I can't help you. From here, you can either go into the happy baby, which is awesome. And even if you do the other thing I'm going to show you, we're still going to do the happy baby. So the happy baby, you bring your knees up, you wrap your two fingers around your big toe. I'm in socks, it's kind of weird. And you're just going to open up your legs. And we call this the happy baby. And rock back and forth. If you want to stay in this, you can while I show y'all how to do the wheel. Think about if you were a baby in a crib and you just learned that you have feet. And you're super happy about it. That's the happy baby. Happy baby. Happy baby. I have a dog named Happy Gator. Anyway, if you want to stay there doing that, I don't blame you. But if you want to do something a little more advanced, put your feet back, you're back in that bridge position. You're going to take your hands and you're going to go like this. Fingers down, palms down, right next to your shoulders. Okay? Like here. You're going to push up with your hands and your feet and you're going to arch. Oh, that feels awesome to me. This does what the bridge does, but super duper. You don't want to hold it too long because you get lightheaded and fall down. But take a breath. On your next exhale, slowly, again, do not flop. Lower yourself down. Touch your head. No weight on your neck. Lower back. See? You only have to do that once. You can do it 10 times if you want. You only have to do it once. So, if you did that, those of you that are in Happy Baby, I'm going to join you. Woo, Happy Baby. This is one of my favorites. It's super relaxed. Super, super fun. Woo! Now, if you feel like it, if you feel like trying it, bring the feet together. Put the hands down. Let the feet drop up over your head. If you can touch your toes to the floor, great. If you're like me, my boobs are a little big for that, so I kind of don't touch the floor. If you got big boobs or a big tummy, you may not be able to touch the floor. See, I got my hands on my lower back. It's just a nice stretch. It stretches the lower back. Breathe. Now roll slowly. Slowly. Oh, look, my head came up a little bit. Now, put the feet back on the floor. Isn't that nice? We're going to do another twist. You're going to put the left leg down. Your right knee is bent. You're going to take your left hand, pull the right knee over. Oh, isn't that nice? Put your right arm out like a T and look out at your right hand. And just breathe. Roll back. Bring the right foot back down. Straighten it out. Bend the left knee. Hold on to that left knee with the right palm. Bring it out over the right leg. Straighten the left arm. And look out over your palm. And just breathe. Okay, bring it all back down. Lay it down flat. I will tell you the Sanskrit name. It's Savasana. It is the dead man's pose. And it is one of the hardest poses to do because dead men don't move. Dead men don't twitch, don't itch, don't get distracted by phone calls and barking dogs. All you're going to do is lie here. You're going to let your feet hang open, palms are up, comfortable, close your eyes. You're going to breathe. You're going to connect with your breath. Now, this is where we get into a more specific meditation moment. Okay? What I want you to do is breathe. And I want you to count your breaths. So when you inhale, you're going to think 1. And then you exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. And you're going to do that till you get to 10 and then start over. But every time your mind wanders, you got to start back over at 1. So when you think about the phone call you need to make or why that dog's barking or why that card deep to torn, every single time you have a thought, you got to go back to 1. This is an exercise in being in the moment, because right here, right now is all that we have. And that phone call is still going to need to be made 10 minutes from now. That job, not your problem what it's barking at. Not your business why that car beeped its horn. So you're going to breathe and you're going to count. And as we do this, we're going to do a body scan. And all you have to do during the body scan is aim your energy at the part of the body that I say. We're going to start at our toes, and we're going to work our way up to our heads. And I'm going to say, toes relax. Toes relax. And you're going to feel your toes. And I'm going to say, balls of feet relax. Balls of feet. And you're going to imagine, if you will, your inner energy like a spiraling golden light that spins around your toes, spins around the ball of your foot, and then it moves up to the instep. So you keep breathing, and I'm going to keep talking. So just relax. And we're going to start with just counting our breaths. Left toes relax. Right toes relax. Left ball of foot relax. Right ball of foot relax. Left instep relax. Right instep relax. Left heel relax. Right heel relax. Left foot relax. Right foot relax. Left ankle relax. Right ankle relax. Left shin relax. Left calf relax. Right shin relax. Right calf relax. Left knee relax. Right knee relax. Lower left thigh relax. Upper left thigh relax. Lower right thigh relax. Upper right thigh relax. Left leg relax. Right leg relax. Left hip relax. Left buttock relax. Right buttock relax. Right hip relax. Pelvis relax. Let all around your wrist relax. Lower torso relax. Lower back relax. Mid-torso, relax. Left ribs, relax. Right ribs, relax. Middle back, relax. Upper torso, relax. Left upper back, relax. Left shoulder blade, relax. Right upper back, relax. Right shoulder blade, relax. Right chest, relax. Left chest, relax. Left shoulder, relax. Left upper back, relax. Right shoulder, relax. Right upper chest, clavicle, relax. Left clavicle, relax. Left upper arm, relax. Left elbow, relax. Left forearm, relax. Left wrist, relax. Left hand, relax. Left palm, relax. Left fingers, relax. Left arm, relax. Right shoulder, relax. Right upper arm, relax. Right elbow, relax. Right lower arm, relax. Right wrist, relax. Right hand, relax. Right palm, relax. Right fingers, relax. Right arm, relax. Feet relax. Legs relax. Torso relax. Arms relax. Nape of the neck relax. Throat relax. Chin relax. Back of the head relax. Right ear relax. Right eye relax. Right cheek relax. Forehead relax. Nose relax. Right eye relax. Right cheek relax. Left ear relax. Mouth relax. Left jaw relax. Forehead relax. Crown relax. Neck and head relax. Okay, wiggle your fingers and toes. Stretch your arms over your head. Stretch your toes out. One long big body stretch. You can roll over to one side and push yourself up, or bring your knees in, roll up into a ball, use your momentum to roll up to a seated position. Wasn't that fun? Don't you feel relaxed? It's my favorite thing. Now, normally you would do that in your head. I feel good. So that's it. The only other thing I would do, I do this. I raise my arms up, bring my hands into a prayer pose, and I say, thank you, Jesus. Now you can say Namaste, you can say Inshallah, you can say blueberries and mash. I don't care what you say. Whatever. Whatever you say, it centers you in that moment. Now, hopefully you feel better than you did when we started. This is something that you can do anywhere pretty much all the time. And I just wanted to share it with you because it is what I used when I was in a very weird place, a very not yoga friendly environment, if you will. I got it done. And in that, we have worked every single muscle in our body. You've worked your core, your lower back, your legs. Hopefully you feel good. You feel good. If you're in pain, you didn't follow my instructions. That's all I'm saying. So anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope that you got value out of this. I don't know if you know, but I am a certified meditation instructor. So if you guys would like to see me maybe do some meditation videos, I'd be happy to do that. And I've got some really great interviews coming up. I'm still working on my AA and my NA book studies. Catch me on my socials, like the channel, subscribe, comment, go to my website, starvethedemon.com. You can buy a t-shirt, you can buy me a coffee. There's some cool merchandise on there, links to all my social media. And if you want to contact me, leave a message. If you'd like to be a part of the show and do an interview, let me know. Anyway, love everybody. Let God fill you up. Keep coming back. I'm going to keep coming back. Thanks.